What is going on, you sexy beetles? Rexy here. Now, I'm back playing another 1vs1 GrandMasters Division just. Now, today, I am playing Kali versus an Apollo, which, as most people might know, is actually in favor of Apollo, which is one of those unique matchups where basically it's one of those rare ones, like certain gods counter certain gods, like some are better than others. Like, Kali and Apollo are in the same tier, but for instance, Apollo actually kind of counters Kali in a sense, which you'll see why here in a minute. If you don't snowball properly or play the matchup properly. I actually lost this matchup to yeah, that's some guy 1v1 before. But the reason being why Kali actually loses this matchup is simply due to the fact that Apollo, like with throwing dagger or something, he just strives so like efficiently and like dominantly early game, right? As Kali isn't really an early game god, that's why I have to like force a pot here and blink to engage, because if I use my jump, then he just mez and gets away. The reason why he counters is if I jump to engage, he can mez me, keep his distance if he has Fatalis or something, or get a Frostbound and just completely keep his distance away from me, meaning it's practically impossible for me to get up and engage him, you know? So it actually makes for a winning matchup for Apollo here, which is actually surprising, which I don't think I'm going to be able to outbox him here, so that was kind of dumb on my part, because that is his kit though, although his clear is probably going to get really soon. But yeah, just the fact that Apollo can keep his distance so like efficiently and has such great wave clear early game, it really makes it like, of course Kali would win late game, like you get sprint, like a Frostbound or Fatalis, as long as you Fatalis this way, there's nothing really, you know, an Apollo would do, like late game, right? But the fact is, it's almost impossible to get there without losing. I learned that the hard way by my buddy Multibuxology, who kind of taught me a thing or two in this matchup, so I feel as if I know it a little better than before at least. Oh, I thought I stole that, you gotta be kidding. I'm gonna pretend like I'm a little worried here, but I do have the option to actually blink in. His health pots are kinda giving him a little bit of an edge here, but I fucked up my jump. It's over. I'm an idiot. Oh, I fucked up the jump. I thought he'd turn the corner and run to his minions or something. Like a normal person, you prick. I hate you. Whoa, I hit him. Okay, alright. Yeah, he is 5 though, so I'm gonna run my ass to the hills. But yeah, see, Apollo, I thought I stole it with the jump. I was so confident, but he's gonna ult back to wave most likely. I'm confident enough to just, you know, clear this. I'm gonna get ult after this, so he was immune to that actually. I didn't play that right. He might get my blue for that, which kind of sucks. But yeah, his early game like dominance is just, it's insane. So I am actually going to rush a Ikaval. It might have been smarter to rush Boots actually for, you know, the movement speed, since he might go with stacking item first, just so I can kind of close that distance. But see, he did my blue, and it's really hard to kind of keep up, and at the point where he has Fatalis and stuff like that, he's going to be so far away that it's going to be practically impossible for me to kind of do the damage. So in this instance, Kali is like, you know, she's the 1v1 god, man. She's like always been super strong in 1v1 just because of her passive and stuff, but since Hunters are good this season and Apollo's kit just makes him an extremely viable pick, so he kind of baited me to the Kali pick, which was smart, because he knows that Apollo actually wins this matchup. I beat him twice as my Oler. He kind of, you know, the second game he kind of left at like 2 minutes or something. He kind of just, you know, rage quit. But I went a pot, which probably actually wasn't the best choice, just because I'm losing. It's not worth the gold. Like look at the gold difference here. So it probably wasn't worth it in general to get the pot and stuff. I was hoping that I could get some cheese early game kill, like I almost did, but unfortunately I missed my jump, because if I would have jumped in the perfect spot, I could have got an auto off. Damn, I just missed that one. Okay, alright, but the reason I got blink and not a beads or something is just because the only way I'm ever going to be able to engage him, see, is if he does... oh, caught him mid-dash there, he might be screwed. Oh, he's going to ult out, okay. He's ults up again, really? But yeah, as you can see, blink is the only way I'm going to be able to, like, safely engage him without using my escape, because without a sprint or anything, like since I chose not to go sprint because of the scenario, but the only real way I'm going to be able to engage him properly is if I go a blink, which is kind of meta on Kali right now. A lot of people are doing it in Conquest and stuff, but personally I don't think it's worth it to get it in most other matchups and stuff. As Kali, you might be able to get this. Come on, no. Yes, I got it. We're good. Way in there. Get him in distance from my mez. I think I'm fine here. His one is down. So I'm going to play this carefully because I want to clear wave and then back. My stun is not going to be up by the time he's here. It's going to be close. I do have ult though, so I'm not initially all that worried. Let's see, I'm good. If his dumbass decided to dive me, he'd regret it. But I don't have enough mana for like a full combo and an ult, so let's not be too dumb. He's going to go for my blue though, and I don't have a global ult, so I'm probably not going to get there in time. Isn't a huge deal as long as he's level 9 though, he's an entire level ahead. I missed 2 creeps. But in most matchups, if I'm going up against a melee god, I usually rush a trans, which is more personal preference than anything. Like in a Kali mirror match, you wouldn't do that, but it's personal preference. I just enjoy the damage and stuff. I want to secure this just because he might be able to take that with this. Oh, I was expecting him to use his ability over the wall. He can take those. I'm not mad. Like, at least I get to secure my wave for free here. Okay, we only lost like a creep or 2. Okay, so I'm gonna back and get boots. I don't go attack speed boots just because I know Kin's and attack speed, you know, they're like blood brothers and shit, but I personally like playing Kali. Like, I like playing every god with power, which I don't know if you've noticed, just because that's how I got really good in GrandMasters, just because the power on Oler and stuff like that. I played with it. So personally, like, that's why I went trans and stuff, just because all the power it gives you, and early game and stuff like that against a melee god, like, you get your combo off, a few autos, like, it's a gigantic chunk of health, so. Oh, motherfucker. See, that's the thing though, I engage like that, and he has his mess, but I do have blink, so if he decides to ult me, he's ulting. Oh, I fucked up the blink. Oh, that is pathetic. Oh, I forgot I changed it. See, okay, I changed my my Q&E settings to I changed them around from instant cast, right? Damn. I changed them from instant cast to quick cast. So I wasn't completely ready. I thought I just had to click my blink and it would automatically go off, but that wasn't the case, unfortunately. So I kind of paid dearly for that one, which was really dumb on my part. I shouldn't have died there. I might be able to kill him here though, because I think he forgets I have blink. Oh, motherfucker doesn't forget. That was a good reaction time on his part. I don't know if he dashed in general or just motherfucker has like ninja instincts or something. This guy's actually a pretty good player, actually, now that I remember. His ult's probably back up. No, he just used it. This guy's actually a pretty good player, because I remember he had a really unique juking pattern, which I wasn't even ready for in my Oler game. So I actually missed a lot of my my stuns and stuff, but I don't think he's going to get my tower. He might get a good chunk of it here if he decides to either dive me or put some damage into it. If not, that's fine. So he's going health. I mean, he's going some lifesteal, so now that's the other thing, right? Like, he can keep his distance. He can lifesteal off of a wave, so if I don't get in there and burst him quick, I will regret it. That's why getting to late game is like essential, but it's like really difficult to do, right? So I'm trying to play out of... Jesus Christ, that damage, dude. His ult's definitely up as well. He's gonna get my tower here for free. But see, that damage is just from a distance. If I don't engage with the blink, then it's like some free love for him, right? Because he can just mez my... I even tried to keep my distance, which I did properly from the mez, but I have no way of just staying away from that damage and stuff, so... If you want to counter Kali, there's Apollo. Don't ever forget that. Easy. He could ult in, actually. Getting to late game is essential, but it's really difficult to do, so... You know... Damn, I'm so close to 12. Oh shit, he just ulted the wave. Yeah, and he's gonna go defense, so I'm gonna be forced to get a Kins here, which isn't going to be all that effective against this breastplate, because Titans, you know, is the best bet against that and stuff. But yeah, see, even if I do poke him, the amount of poke that he has in comparison is just, like, he can just lifesteal off that wave and poke my Phoenix, like, shit's insane. Especially when he gets Fatalis, like, that's when shit's gonna get really, really, really bad. Or Frostbound. He'd be in his best bet to get a Fatalis. It depends on how confident he is. Like, Frostbound is more of a safe bet, but it's also not the best item you want to get against the Kali. I don't have ult. I do have Fatalis now. Nah, I'm fucked. That was good. Very well played by him. That was a really, really, really good, that was a good mez. Yeah, I didn't think that through. All I had to do was, if I would have kept my distance, because he popped his shell, and I just 2'd, that would have worked out way better for me, but he's going to take a good chunk of the Phoenix here. He doesn't have much pen other than Ichabod, so he's not going to be able to take it, thank God, but Fatalis was a good factor in there, but it only gives me a little more attack speed, which is kind of useless without Kins, and it almost gave me the kill, but alas, it's like his 20 physical protections and stuff. He played that really well, so props to him, and props to my miss on my fucking... He just backed, I heard him. So he might ult onto this, which is going to be scary. I don't think he would have ulted because he didn't have a timer on it in general, but if he does, then I'm in a really bad spot. I'm gonna yeah, we're fine. He's just going to back. So he went into the Nemean, which is actually kind of going to screw me over. Because, well, I mean, that is Kali's counter and stuff like that, but we secured FG. Luckily, he didn't get the cheese steal. So the goal now is going to be to, come on, getting into this late game, which is real. Oh, he's got some damages, but right now we're gonna do 0 damage because we don't even have Kins up. We don't have Kins. We don't have a Titans, which is what we need to counter his all this defense he's got here. But see, as you can see, this is a really difficult matchup for Kali, even though, like, my Kali is, like, I'm not going to be, like, cocky or anything, but I know what I'm doing with this god. Like, I have a lot of experience on her. Doing the beads and stuff. So even with my burst, I mean, he actually took a Phoenix shot for that, but he's going to get his combo off, perhaps. So I'm in no position to even, like, contest here. I'm going to have to let him actually get this Phoenix. Because as you can see, he just lifesteals completely off of the wave, and even with, oh wow, what? Why didn't he take it? It was one more auto. He like 35 health. Why didn't he take it? I just gave him a free Phoenix and he didn't even take it. But yeah, as you can see, Kali doesn't fare very, very well against Apollos. Apollo, like, it's most ADCs in general, but Apollo is the biggest. He takes the cake, because we're around the same level, right? He's got a little more gold, more defense and stuff. He might be going straight for the, I'm actually going to full out go for him here. I'm not going to be able to get the kill, though. Yeah, this guy plays really, really, really smart. He knows exactly what he's doing. See, me engaging him like that, I thought I had a sliver of hope in engaging him there, but, like, as you can see, how fucking offensive this guy plays. He doesn't even need pen, as I haven't rushed defense yet, which might have been my best bet instead of rushing the Kins, but really I need some form of damage. Like, if I don't have Kins and Titans, then there's nothing I can do, right? So he just reset it, which is good. Okay, he keeps resetting it, so... This is like, playing in this, like, in this position is just really, really, really difficult, you know? It's just... Like, there's so little you can do, you know? Like, I'm gonna get him to keep resetting that and stuff, but the second he gets Fatalis, like, the Mez and also the Shell, once I go into my ultimate, he didn't even have to use a Shell there. Like, he'd have been fine, most likely, the way he's playing. Like, he's keeping such a big gap in between us that, like, it's almost impossible for me to really... you know, do much, especially without my ultimate, like, at all. Like, I need to go defense next, but without Titans, like, really, what do I do? Like, there's not much damage that's going to be coming out. Even Multi has said that, like, he's barely ever, like, he's won this matchup, like, 1 out of, like, 20 games. Okay, you just reset it. Because it's just, you know, it's so difficult, right? It's such like a really fucky matchup. It's a really unique one. Like it's just based off of like our two gods. And I'm talking about a lot. Like I'm not mad. I mean, I expected this to happen. I let Apollo through. This guy went that before. Like I let Kali through because I wanted to play Ullr versus Kali, which also isn't that bad of a matchup if you play correctly. Because you know there's the whole keeping your distance thing, which Ullr is kind of known for. But the only thing why Apollo fares so much better, like he does even better than Ullr, even though Ullr's like fucking fantastic in general because he's just a fucking amazing god and stuff. The reason why he does better than Ullr is just because, his dash is pretty much instantaneous. He has a mez. I have a stun, but it's like a skill shot stun. And he's going to make me take minion damage here, which is smart. So he's going to take a big chunk out of my Titan here. Might be able to actually end here if I'm not careful. Jesus, that was fucking clench as fuck, right? So he might be able to just actually... That was really clenched, but he's probably just going to be able to ult in. So my best bet actually is to clear wave, hope my Phoenix comes up, grab Titans. I'm not even able to rush defense quick enough. Actually, he might just be able to ult in. That's the problem. So I have a few options here. I could rush the Titans. Like, I'm going to get the wave up just a little bit, because he's going to basically ult in, right? And I think his beads are still up, so he had no reason to really use them. So the defensive stat that all I can do is kind of just get prepared. Like, Titans, like, is going to give me way more fucking damage. Way more compared to if I was to just, rush into me in. So the only problem is he's going to be able to push... Oh, wow, look at this. Phoenix is up. If he comes into the Phoenix range, I'm actually going to stun, and as you can see, he took a few Phoenix shots. I took a lot of damage as well, but I do not actually have healing, so he's in the better right now. So I'm going to try and just take some shots. Also, counting the fact that he actually has lifesteal, I'm going to have to disengage. There's nothing I can do. He has Kins and Ichabod for pen, so he's actually reset it, so he could have ended right there, to be honest. Kind of fucked that up a little bit. Oh wow, he really fucked up. He might survive here though. No, he's good. We're good. Alright. So unfortunately, he's not resetting my Titan enough to do anything, but like, if we're to see that, like, right, like, we're in late game. Kali thrives, obviously, but just getting to this point is really difficult, and like stopping him from a back door is going to be hella difficult. It's going to be extremely difficult. Like, as you can see there, without my ultimate, like him engaging me just like that, like he could just take my Phoenix for absolutely no cost whatsoever. Like, what was I supposed to do there? Like, there's literally nothing I could have done. Like, just with Fatalis and stuff, if he ults in, he could potentially ult past me and go for Titan. Oh, he didn't. Okay, alright. But see, without my ult, I'm in barely any position to fight him. So the more time... He just ulted in, so I think I'm good to just kind of clear wave. I'm quite nervous here. And that's why. I moved the wave up, but if he was to literally just push past me and go for an end, I bet he could have done it by now. But I mean, he's playing a little on the passive side just because he knows how good Kali does late game. There goes his passive. And he ended. Nice, good job for him. Yeah, that's all I really need to do though, like, because what am I going to do to get out of that mez? I don't have blink. I don't have beads. If I got beads, like, I could have went at beads in sprint, but to be honest, it would not have been worth it. Like, the beads cooldown and then the blink cooldown, Like, a fair par and par. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned a little off this game, and I'll see you next time.